Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna play some Ekko in the top lane because he's secretly kind of cracked. We have more range than range champions with our Q, and we can connect with our E consistently and disengage. Because whenever you hit an enemy 3 times, you get a big speed up, and you also do a big chunk of damage. So, should be a fun game up against Jace. We're gonna start Q. Ekko's level 1 is overall pretty slow, because without having both your Q and your E, it's hard to apply your passive effectively. So level 1, it's more just farming and positioning, spacing. You shouldn't expect to win off your level 1. You start to win off your level 2. Every time your electrocutes up, we look for a big trade. We E into them, hit them with our auto, Q auto, and run away. Or if we throw out a max range Q and it lands, we can E into them because they're slowed. Either one's fine. You got to get a feel for how aggressive they are. We'll step up, see how he acts. If he's going to push us off minions, then I'll get off the minions. But if he's not going to, then I'll just take what I can get. So he kind of stepped up for an auto there. Right when he kind of stepped up and started to start it, I hit him with a Q. I already had wave pushing because he got to lane late. I don't want to dump this or anything right now. I just want to hit level 2 first. So there, once again, he goes in for the auto. We hit him with Q. You have to hover your cursor. Be ready for it. Have your champion move anywhere, but have your cursor already in the right spot, and it makes it 50 times easier to actually land it. All right, he's level 2 now. He played really far back right when I was kind of hitting it. He's not letting me get off my electrocute here. It's all right, though. You don't have to get kills on Ekko in lane. His scaling's so good as is. That was a good movement by him. I want to get down a semi-deep ward. Make sure I don't die to a gank. With my E, as long as E's up, we can't really get ganked effectively. Just standing on top of these. All right, we're chilling. That was a bad E on my part. Just want to crash this wave, get it reset. Mana flows back up. He goes in for his last hit right on this one. Couldn't quite find it. Wow, look at him. He just wasted phase rush. That's okay, though. He's probably happy with that. He did some damage to me. Like I said, we don't actually have to kill him right now. E into him, drop the Q. There's my electrocute. It's a super positive trade for us. With move speed from passive, we're able to dump that into him as well. He's already out of potions. He only had 1 potion. I have 2 potions since I have the D ring. Gotta constantly look on the mini map. Don't know where Jarvan's at. When my electrocute's up, I'm gonna E into him. While it's on a cooldown, I'm not really in a hurry to do anything if he's not gonna pressure me. My electrocute's up now. He'll step up for one of these. Alright, I'll roam to this. I don't think Poppy's actually going to be able to make this happen. We'll E over again with the EQ. Drop W. There's a nice stun. Down with the E auto. Down he goes. I held on to Q there just in case he flashed because I kind of felt the flash coming. Well played by Poppy. Got the E auto. Down it goes. Nice, 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 nice. We got double buffs sitting pretty. The wave's coming to me. I'm going to reset. Since the wave's coming to me, by the time I get back, I'm going to have a huge loaf on my doorstep. Big steaming loaf. So there's no reason for me to stop this. Might as well spend. Hextech Alternator boots. Hextech Alternator is your best first back. I'm not going to grab potion because I have red buff. If I didn't have red buff, I'd grab refill if I could afford it, or just potion. Try to snipe him with that. I need to slow this down a bit. I have the mana as well. Might as well. He really wants to crash this, I can tell. He has the minion advantage, so if I try to fight him right now, I'm going to be taking all these minions. My electrocute is up, though, so we'll just E into him, Q. Got my passive. Float my Q back into him. He gets his phase rush, that's alright. You kind of see how the back end of your Q zones them off you. If you hit them with an E, Q auto, if they chase you, your back end of your Q hits them. And if they don't chase you, then you just got a really good trade done. E into me again. I didn't quite connect there for whatever reason. Don't know if I misclicked or what. We want to try to W from bush. Got him with the EQ. Zoned him off some minions. Gotta manage my HP here. He still kind of has the minion advantage. My electrocute is up. Wave's in a pretty favorable spot, I'd say. Just have to slow it all down a bit. That hits. Yeah, I'm too low to stay like this. I've lost all my HP. I guess I can push. Can push real quick. I think he just ended up resetting. That's alright. We're sitting pretty, we're scaling. Almost have mana flow finished, that'd be nice. He's gonna miss a couple of minions off that. Can push the wave so fast. Even though we're melee, we're basically ranged because our Q range. And then obviously our E is 2 dashes. It's a dash, then a blink. Unlike most range champs like Teemo, Quinn, Vayne, we have good wave clear though. That's why Ekko top's so fun. Ekko tank top isn't quite worth it. His AP scalings are some of the highest in the game. 175% AP scaling on his R damage is outrageous. Most AP abilities only are 40% AP scaling to 80% on the high end. So having 175% is kind of unheard of. The only thing that can match that is the full charge Nunu R. He's starting to get hard to deal with. If that hits me, I basically can't stand on my minions. Because when that hits, that hurts. I could potentially freeze off this single minion here. That missed. That's good. Put my W, E into him Q. Got this big shield. Nice. That was a solid trade. Don't want to miss that. We need to just keep baiting out his abilities, change up our trades that are into him, get him with the Q, E auto, run past him, down he goes. People don't respect the R. Got to keep a close eye on the Ekko R shadow. It can be buggy sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't really show the enemies where it's truly at. This is a very challenging matchup for Jace. He has to win it, he kind of has to rush Hex Drinker. And that one play we made with lane prio got us so far ahead that he's kind of screwed. Need to get one auto on these, plus the Q. Look at that. Killed the whole back line with one Q. Got him with a raw Q. It's kind of funny. I'll reset. You don't have to dive him here. Sitting on a rocket belt. Basically, I'm not going to miss turret plate gold, not missing minions since I already crashed it. That is rocket belt. We'll E out of base. You don't run out of mana. Ekko's pretty low mana usage all in all. So all you need is mana flow or presence of mind. D-Ring gives mana regeneration. Mana flow once finished gives mana regeneration. Plus the mana flow gives that huge buffer to pull from constantly. 250 mana. Now it's giving 1% of my missing mana every 5 seconds. If I'm low, it gives me quite a bit. Auto Q. We took about 100 damage from that. Dang. I'm going to E Rocket Belt. QW. He got his phase rush there. His wave's actually going to hard push into me now because I put it in kill formation. It's tight. The whole thing hits. He's going to have to long range throw garbage at. He lost a lot of health though. Okay, never mind. He popped potions. Okay, you just sniped me. I was about to R there, but it didn't quite make sense. I'm going to drop my R into him. Give it the Q auto. E auto. I have flash. I can E flash into this dude. The wave's pushing me pretty hard. Might as well just shove and TP back. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. That was my bad. I should have checked item, saw he was faster than me. I had to kind of use my dashes early. I should have rocket belted Force him to use something else because his R is point and click. I can't outplay that. So that's my bad. He's just straight up moving faster. I think Jarvan's base movement speed is 345 or 350. So higher base movement speed, plus he has free boots, which is 10 movement speed faster. I'll go ahead and pick up Dark Seal, control ward. That was kind of rough. I wanted to E-Flash kill the Jace or whatever. Didn't pan out that way. We are up 1 plate on him, which is a little over half a kill. You don't typically lay your control ward neutral because then the enemies break it. I'm going to play this guy pushed in pretty much the whole time. From this position, should be able to do that. Might be able to keep him from getting to his turret unless Jarvan's here. E rocket belt, Q auto. That's a big shield. We get him with Q as he jumps in for cannon because he doesn't want to miss that. This is my passive. Down he goes. Your passives are pretty low cooldown. Just pay attention to the enemies. The circle going around them because that's what it is. He basically, if you're behind and someone's cutting you, never try to run past them because you might think, oh, I can still get to my turret. It's not worth it though. If you lose over half your health, you're gonna die regardless. I'm pretty low health now. I don't think he can kill me with a thing. I can W out of bush as well. So as he uses up his stuff here, I'll use W. E rocket belt. Got with the stun. Q. Need to get my R behind this guy. I was already low health, so my R didn't give me much HP. It gives you more the more HP you lost within the last 4 seconds. My R didn't do a whole lot there. Now he's kind of paranoid. He can't step out without thinking he might get erased. We'll use E. Yeah, he's just pushing up low HP. He popped double refill. He wants to get plates. His tempo is going to be off though, even if he gets a plate here. Going for this is pointless. He should have just reset. That ward just paid for itself, him going for that, because he just missed out on plate gold. He could have taken plate, reset, and that's way more gold than the control ward. But he didn't get gold for this because he wasn't close to it when it broke. So it's not worth. Control wards are one of the most overpowered thing in the game as long as you're not throwing off your first item power spike to get it. If you're delaying your first item power spike, then it's kind of bad, but if you already have it, it's whatever. Because people will make mistakes to break them. They'll get themselves killed or just do dumb plays. Don't know where Jarvan is. Ooh. Oh, got him with that Q. That's sick. I don't know where Jarvan is though, so that's still an issue. We're gonna just EQ poke him down, have full mana flow so I can kind of get away with it. You don't normally want to just raw EQ. It's easier to land your Q the closer you are since it has travel time. Let's get to the side. Now he's gonna think I'm right there, but I'm not. Psych. Jebaited. Oh yeah, I see where Jarvan is. Well, W. He reacted really quick to that. He's trying to play it really slow and poke me down because he knows he can't actually really fight it. My minions are going to focus the turret whether he hits me or not, but still he's going to end up losing his turret here. I'm cutting him off the minions with how I'm hovering my Q unless he wants to eat the back end. The back end scales hard. It hurts. Using my minions as a shield. We'll rocket belt E into him. Try to find it. Can't quite find it. Auto into R. I just got your turret. With the type of champion Jace is, you don't, like legit, you don't even have to kill him in lane to beat him. All you have to do is not solo die to him. He falls off. He's one of the worst champions for solo queue unless you're playing in the high echelons of challenger, and even then champion can be questionable. He's more of a pro play pick than solo queue. Pro play, there's nothing fun about it. Those people get paid, well, it depends on which region, but they can get paid hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. And they're not playing for fun. They're playing for the paycheck. In solo queue, everyone's playing for fun. They're gonna perma limit test Jace. They're gonna throw their Goldie just like Draven players. And yeah, Jace players generally not an issue. I'm gonna E Rocket Bell. Gonna have the Q. That's a stun. He flashed it though. I have another E. E auto Q. Auto. Walk behind him to get the back end of the Q and then give him one more auto. This game's wrapping up nicely. Oh, I almost got it. Oh, I'm dead. I got Jarvan Flash though, I saw it. I got the Jarvan Flash and R. I don't know if I got the Lux Flash. That was really awkward. I thought she was gonna be closer to the wall, but she spaced out. She had a really good E, because I was just gonna E take the portal. If an enemy is hitting you while you're channeling the portal, it will cancel it. But most attacks have a startup time or a travel time, like a Lux auto or a Lux ability. But she did a really good job of covering that spot. She kind of knew exactly what I was trying to do. Well played to her. Oh yeah, I have a Thresh mid, by the way. I don't know if you guys realized that in ranked. We had a Thresh mid. I don't think he was happy about me playing Ekko top, so he kind of just YOLO'd. About time to sell D-Ring. It doesn't sell for crap though, man. I want to get Lichbane here. Basically not allowed to. I don't know if Jace goes Absolute Gathering Storm. Can't imagine that he even scales that well. This is not almost dead. Jace isn't going to know I'm coming. This is a big wave. Could I have won that fight there? Maybe. 3v3? Maybe. I got the eye. Later, my dudes. I could have potentially used R on Jace there. It would have been a bit dicey. This whole area might be warded. I'm sketched out now. Bro, oh, they're up 2 drags. I actually didn't realize that. Did not know that. It kind of changes everything. They have Callista. If I can hit her with a Q, she'll be crippled in the team fight. I think Zhonya's is unironically OP here. If Lux hits me with the snare, I'm guaranteed dead. I'm going to hit by 1 billion damage and 1 billion CC. But if I have Zhonya's, they'll waste everything on me. They'll be in midair. I'll Zhonya's it. And they get nothing. I'm not trying to steal anything from Poppy. Just trying to help her take it faster. Wish she would have had her jungle item done there so I get a free blue. But what am I going to do? Bush is our best friend. We can start up half our W without them being able to see it. If they see you start your W, they can hear the whole thing. Oh, geez. What are you guys doing over here? Now, this is a proper dragon fight. I might as well shove this real quick. As I miss all the minions. Jarvan's going mid. My Thresh is top. That's bad. So then we just got to hit the split here. That Q of mine was horrible. So we have some side pressure. I also have Herald, so they kind of have to react a little bit to what I'm doing. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 people over here. That's really good though. We got a lot of pressure off that. I don't even need to break these. It gives them vision when you hit them, so there's no point really. Oh wait, Jarvan's dead. I didn't realize. Poppy has smite. Oh, I killed Zyra. I shouldn't have used my E. I didn't even think about that. Bro. That was horrible. That smite. She had like legit over a second to press smite there. She's saving it. Maybe she didn't realize it was 1200. Well, they're on 3 drags. If they get soul, it may not matter if they have Jace Callista. We'll see. We will see. Oh man, I really don't want to have to go Zani's here. I feel like I have to though. It's hilarious. I kill Zyra and then Lux outsmites Poppy. 2-item Lux. I should have just stopped hitting the dragon. My passive is 300% bonus damage. My passive did almost 1200 against it. My passive kind of messed it up, to be honest. This is probably worded. Whatever. We're gonna have to play a little bit of a split push angle here. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. They don't have someone to really match me. Until Jace gets Maw or Hex Drinker. Oh, we're trying to surrender. Oh my gosh. I wish he would tell you who's trying to surrender, because then you know how serious to take it. It's probably the goofball who dies who's trying to surrender. They're not really reacting to where I am on the map. They're greeding heavily for kills. It's going to cost them dearly. Nice try. There's my slow, and we're chilling. I almost got the turret, which is what I really wanted. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get me. That's cute, though. She's going to check this bush, right? Oh, I'm surprised she didn't. That's the type of thing a support player would normally check. Thresh is on the split. We're pushing Baron. I need to get that bot pressure going here. 2 top, 1 mid. If Jarvan comes for me, we get Baron for free anyway, so it doesn't matter if I die. I just don't know what's warded and what's not. Right here, I don't think a ward in this bush could see me. Jarvan missing. Alright, I'm glad I based then. Ooh, she smited at 63 health left. Oh my goodness. The thing about smite is, it's always better to smite on the later end of it than on the early end. Because if you smite early, anyone can get it. But if you just smite, like instead of at a perfect 12,000 health, if you just smite at 1,100 or 1,000 health, and the odds are no one else is going to steal it. Especially non-enemy jungler. Pop W, E rocket belt. I guess they're not that interested in trying to kill me. I am pretty hard to kill though. Can just R out. Got the Renata flash. Jarvan goes in. He's 2 full items. I want that inhib, dude. That inhib's looking really darn good. EQ auto. Flash auto for it. You're dead. Goodbye. That's game. That is GG's. Split push Ekko can be fun. I wasn't planning on playing split push Ekko, just the way the fights were with how much CC they have. I don't really want to team fight it. Boop. Bam. Pow. Alright, I'm out of here. We got turret. We got the inhib. Well, more specifically, inhib turret and inhib. Most important turret in the game, probably inhib turret. Because inhib is a constant source of pressure. Dragon's coming up. I'm going to TP top. I'm not coming to drag fight. I do not trust Poppy to smite it. And I'm not going to hinge the game on that. Oh, I sold D-Ring and couldn't afford what I was trying to buy. So instead, if they fight for Dragon, they're going to lose the game or at least lose an inhib and base turret. Dragon's still not up for a while. Like I said, if I go there, if we 5v5, Poppy's going to miss smite. It's a huge waste of our time. It's a coin flip when we're ahead. And I could just take this for practically free. You don't typically use Rocket Belt defensively. I'm just trying to guarantee this. And for Jarvan to be here is a massive win for me. These minions are super minion. I'm giving them the buff because I'm close. They're very hard to kill. Very tanky. If I can hold 3 people here, that's good. Minion wave's coming up here in a second. That one auto will do it. Oh my gosh, missed cannon. Whew. Gotta get my Baron buff back on these guys. Oh, my Baron buff just ended. Does she die here? Rocket Belt. Do not get it. Got some damage on the turret. Hopefully forced a reaction out of somebody. More specifically, an overreaction. Not interested. No thank you. We don't have to interact if we don't want to. Got down my AoE slow. I was nowhere near it, so obviously it's not a stun. They have to send more than one person to deal with me. They're very squishy as a whole. I'm chipping away slowly at the HP of that. EQ auto. We can take camps really fast because our bonus passive damage against 300% bonus damage on passive against monsters is still completely valid regardless of what role you're playing Ekko in. Yeah, Jarvan, you should have checked your blue first, my guy. Because it's gone. That's 2 blue buffs, because when the jungler has a jungle item finished, they get the buff, and then their teammate gets the residue, which is another buff. That, minus 2 blue buffs for them. Oh, missed the cannon anyways. TP's still down for a hot minute. I'll reset. Sitting on enough gold to justify. We'll sell Dark Seal for now. I'd rather have needlessly large rod than Dark Seal. This is way more AP. R is doing 1258 damage. I'm not going to give the enemies a proper team fight. All it takes is one good luck snare and anyone on our team's going to die. We have a Thresh mid who's playing crit. Absolutely not. I'll play this full macro. Thresh should not be over here though. There's no reason for him to be. You should be over here using lanterns and keeping the team alive. Rocket Belt. Got her flash. And the inhib. There's the R. Almost got 2 kills. E-flash. And that's game. Just about. EQ. I have my Zanya still. I can tank like crazy. And that's it. Ekko top, baby. It was a slow grind. Probably more on the boring side. That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes the most efficient way, or the safest way to win, is the most boring way. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. We'll probably be pretty low since we weren't interacting very often with enemy champs. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we were top 4, not bad, pretty close to the top damage dealt. For damage taken, roughly middle of the pack. For self-mitigated, okay, it's decent. And for runes, high value. All in all, Ekko top, a really fun pick with great carry potential. He does play best against squishy champions who lack sustain or damage reduction. But all in all, a really fun pick. If you guys enjoyed this Ekko top lane video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.